Ice Spice is a woman bursting with talents. And while rapping might not top the list, twerking is undeniably her superpower. She's practically a twerking legend, which makes this announcement all the more tragic. It seems Ice Spice may have evaporated into a funky mist. Hey everyone, welcome back to Will Speak. I'm Willia, and today we're exploring the fascinating story of Ice Spice, the woman who took the internet by storm and left an unforgettable mark. Enjoy the video. For those unfamiliar with Ice Spice, she's a breakout female rapper who made a huge impact in 2022. Her hit track Munch dominated TikTok and quickly became the talk of the internet. Honestly, I was caught up in it too. Everywhere you turned, no matter the platform, you'd encounter Munch. It felt unstoppable, like a wave you couldn't resist with its infectious hook.
Damn!
All right, my mistake. After this song skyrocketed in popularity, Ice Spice went on one of the most impressive runs the music industry has seen. In just 2 years, she accomplished what many artists only dream of. She topped charts with consecutive hits, collaborated with some of the industry's biggest names, and gained millions of fans across various platforms. She was practically unstoppable. A significant part of her success was undeniably tied to her appeal, something we'll dive into later. But for a while, she was undeniably at the peak of her career. That is, until things took a turn. Following a poorly received album, a few public controversies, and the buzz surrounding Ozempic, Ice Spice seemed to lose her grip on the spotlight. This led to the viral phrase, "The ice is melting." So, what went wrong? The answer is surprisingly straightforward. Her music. Imagine someone being celebrated as a rapper, but lacking strong rapping skills. While she has a couple of standout tracks, like her collaboration with Pink Pantheress, the majority of her songs have faced harsh criticism. And by criticism, I mean people calling out her lyrics for being shockingly low quality, so much so that TikTok is filled with videos pointing this out.
Oh, Ice Spice dropped a new song. Let's listen, why not?
I just did a fart and a poop at the same time. I call that a foop. My ass is so big. All I do is shit. My poop is so smelly. It's looking like jelly. I just wanna fart. I'm breaking their hearts. I just wanna doo-doo. I just wanna poo-poo. Every day go to the toilet and shit.
I won't lie, I kind of enjoyed that song, but I think you all get the gist of it. Even major media outlets like Complex got in on the joke, posting a ranked tier list of her poop bars. It's one thing to be memed on TikTok, but when a professional company does it, that's a whole different level of wild. This got me curious about why she references poop so often in her lyrics. I looked it up to see if she'd ever explained it, and to my surprise, someone had actually asked her this question on Twitter. Her response wasn't serious though. She jokingly said she has a shit on bitches fetish, meaning she enjoys outdoing others. While I understand the sarcastic tone she was going for, it still doesn't make much sense. How does farting tie into that? What shocks me even more is that a song with shit and fart in the title managed to get 33 million views. That's something we seriously need to address. How did this happen? With lyrics like these, it's hard to believe she made millions of dollars from that track. As a society, we really need to reevaluate the music we promote and consume. And honestly, whoever replied to Ice Spice on Twitter with that question probably needs to face some consequences too. Stuff like this should honestly come with a 5 to 10 year sentence because that guy seriously needs to reflect on his choices. Another big problem with her music is how repetitive it is. Every track seems to have the same beat, the same style of lyrics, and essentially feels like a slightly altered version of the same song. Some might even say it's just different variations of the same poop.
What the fuck?
Granted, that issue isn't unique to Ice Spice. However, when you factor in everything else, it raises the question, does she truly deserve the level of fame she's achieved?
Someone please explain to me why Ice Spice, like all of her songs, sound the exact same. Like, girl, switch it up, bro.
Now that we've established she's not exactly known for her rapping skills, some might wonder why she's so popular. This is where her looks and dance moves come into play. If the music itself isn't the main draw, then her physical appeal takes center stage. Her now famous twerking is arguably more talked about than her actual songs. It's everywhere. She does it on stage, during live streams, on the street, and, well, practically anywhere imaginable. It's become so synonymous with her persona that you can't separate one from the other. Think of it as a yin and yang dynamic. Have you ever seen one without the other? Similarly, have you ever watched an Ice Spice performance where she isn't twerking? Or even seen her on camera without incorporating it somehow? It's been labeled her signature move, and for better or worse, it's a key part of her brand. People are getting tired of it. Honestly, I've never seen this much backlash against someone for twerking. These videos might be from a few months ago, but at least back then, no one was saying she looked bad. Sure, people were annoyed by the constant twerking, but they weren't calling her unattractive. However, the same can't be said now. It seems like Ice Spice may have lost her ultimate weapon. It's pretty clear at this point that Ice Spice has lost a significant amount of weight. She's even shared clips of herself working out in the gym on TikTok. However, many people speculate that her weight loss is due to Ozempic, with comments like she's the Ozempic final boss or that Ozempic is kicking in. For those unfamiliar, Ozempic is a medication originally designed to treat diabetes, but it has become popular as a weight loss aid. As someone who works out myself, here's me casually mentioning 405 pounds. I personally don't think she's using Ozempic, but people are always going to speculate, just like how some assume I take steroids because of my muscles, when in reality, it's all hard work. Now, under normal circumstances, losing weight is usually seen as positive, signaling an effort to get healthier. But this situation is different, since Ice Spice's image, and much of her career, relies heavily on her physique, losing weight, and, as some might say, the ability to shake more skin could actually work against her brand.
What? Where the hell is Ice Spice booty and Duke did his eyebrows? I can't even go to sleep till I figure that out.
This seems to be the prevailing reaction now when people look at the new Ice Spice. Many are simply asking what happened. By losing weight, she's effectively removing one of the few reasons people go to her shows or watch her online videos, mainly due to that element of physical appeal, which is tough to admit but is sadly a significant factor in her popularity. This highlights the major challenge when you market your body as a part of your image. Any change can alter your audience. Think about the difference in reaction when someone like Adele lost a lot of weight and made it public. People were surprised, but they knew it wouldn't affect her career because her talent lies in her voice and her music, not her appearance. Plus, Adele's likability and lack of controversy contribute to her enduring appeal. Looking ahead for Ice Spice's career, my predictions aren't entirely grim. I think she'll continue to lose monthly listeners. She's already lost about 25 million in the past year. However, I don't see her becoming irrelevant, as she still has a substantial fan base. For example, even as I'm recording this video, Fortnite has included her in the game with a skin, which is pretty cool, but many fans were hoping for a twerking emote instead. However, when it comes to Ice Spice, I don't think she'll continue losing popularity. I say this because, fundamentally, it's not a smart business decision, especially considering how Ice Spice approached her career with a focus on making money.
When did you first start dreaming about a career in music?
Honestly, I just, ever since I was a little girl, I just knew I wanted to make a lot of money, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would just sit there and look on Google how to become a billionaire. And music never came up.
No, yeah, it's not on the list.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course, but I find it hard to believe she'd choose focusing on fitness over making more money. However, I do think it's time for her to start focusing on creating more lyrically strong music. That's just my take. Let me know what you all think in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.